Hello everyone, welcome to Vision Tech Solutions channel, your ultimate destination for CCNA lab training on YouTube. If you're looking to ace your CCNA exam and gain hands-on experience, you've come to the right place. My channel offers detailed lab demonstrations, step-by-step configurations, and troubleshooting techniques that mimic real-world networking scenarios. Whether you are a beginner or brushing up your skills, my tutorials will guide you through everything from basic router setup to advanced network designs. With clear explanations and practical exercises, you build the confidence you need to tackle your CCNA certification and excel in your networking career. So subscribe now and join my growing community of aspiring network engineers as we explore the exciting world of CCNA lab trainings together. So in this first video, I'm gonna uh, start with the packet tracer download and installation. We will getting started with the just the overview of the packet tracer and how we can use it to build our topologies. So I will go to, first of all, you have to um, create an account in NetAcad, Network Academy, and you can just simply, after you create the account, you search NetAcad packet tracer download. To download is a free software, so but you need to have the account. So I have created the account before, and I just searched the packet tracer download and in the NetAcad or Network Academy. So I go here, uh, packet tracer for Windows. This is the version 8.2.2. You just click download it. It's 228 meg. After the installation is finished, I will install it and we will go over the uh, basic tools that we have in Packet Tracer in order to build our topologies for practicing the CCNA labs. So yeah, the download is almost finished. So I'm going to install the application. Okay, so I downloaded and now I'm going to install. So I use the default Cisco Packet Tracer. Next, create shortcut and install. Okay, the installation finished, and I can launch the application. So when you first time run the application, usually it asks you to log in, because I just logged into the account, my NetAcad account, so it didn't ask me to log in. So when you first launch the application, you see something like this. There are some menus on the top: file, edit, options, view, tools, extensions, windows, and help. And actually what we usually need to do is, so we have also logical and physical view. So usually we work with the logical view, and at the bottom left you can see the different type of devices that we can use. Usually we work with routers or switches, so here by default it is on the switches, routers. So you can see different types of routers here, different models. For example, if you want to use the 20 2811 model, or 2911 or 2901, you just drag and drop it uh, in the main screen. For example, if you want to work on the switches, so you just click on the switches. We have again different type: 2960, which is a popular, 2950. For example, 2960, you just drag and drop it here. And if you want to access the actually console, there are like two ways. Just if you click on the router or double click, and you can access the CLI, and you can see that this router is up now. So, and it's asking if you want to do the initial configuration. You press now and you go to the console. And if you click on the physical, so you can see the physical view, and also you can turn off or turn on the router from here. So you can see this bottom here. If you click, now it is turned off. You see the device is power off, so we cannot access, so you have to turn it on and then go to the CLI, and you can see that the router is booting up. So you cannot access the config when it is not. Okay, so initial boot up is done. Now if you go to the config, there are some options here, and they are very useful. For example, if you want to load the startup config, or export it, or erase it, or the running config, if you go to the setting, so there are some options which will be discussed later when we are doing the labs. So for now we don't need to worry about these options. Just the CLI and the basic actually console of the router. The same thing for the switch. If you click on the switch and you go to the CLI, and you can see you can access the console just by clicking on it. Also, the one important thing is the connections, because when you want to connect these different devices together, you can use connections. So you can see different types of connections here. The console, or this is like the automatic type of connection. Usually we use a straight through or crossover. So if two different devices you want to connect, usually you use the straight through. Two same devices, we use the crossover cable. We use fiber, phone, coaxial, and sometimes if you want to use these serial links, we use these connection. So here I just click on the connection. I go to the router, I click on the router, I choose the interface which I want to connect this cable to. You can see we can connect to the auxiliary console or gigabit 00, and then you can pull it and connect it to the other device. So if you just click on the switch, it shows you all the available ports that you can connect. For example, you can connect to the console or fast Ethernet. Now what this way, these two, and it also shows you which port on the router is connected to which port on the switch. And if you just hold the mouse over the router, you can see it gives you a brief overview of the ports. And as you can see now, the ports are down, that's why it's showing red. Also, we have some PCs here that, for example, if it is your access switch, you can drag and drop the PC, and then you can again connect it with a cable. So you just click on the PC. So first click on the link, then you go click on the PC, and you can connect to the fast Ethernet. And by clicking on the switch, so you can connect it to the second port, fast Ethernet 02. So with these three options, routers, switches, and phones and cables, the different cable types, you can build very simple topologies in Packet Tracer. So so that was just a brief overview of what the Packet Tracer, how we can download the Packet Tracer, install it, and how we can use different devices in order to build topologies. In the coming labs, we'll be working on some practical labs that are useful for taking the CCNA exam. So I hope this lab has been useful, and see you in the next video.